Yo, this shit is calm. Simulating Africa for 100 days? What the fuck you mean? The coldest village on Earth. Huh?
A frozen wolf. If you don't move, you freeze. Imagine a village where temperatures drop as low as -71.2 degrees Celsius. Here, spending just a few extra minutes outside can lead to frostbite, the loss of a limb, or even end of life.
Is it
What the hell?
frostbite?
What the hell that is on the tip of his nose? Yo, he lost a... Oh my god, he's cooked.
After staying outside for just over 15 minutes, my nose turned white. Ice crystals began forming inside the cells, and the tissue started to die. If I had stayed out 5 minutes longer, my nose would have suffered permanent tissue damage.
Yo, that wolf though was dead. That was a real wolf frozen like that, bro.
When people breathed outdoors, it would sound like dry grass rustling behind them.
Y'all hear that?
Outdoors,
You hear the breath? Look at his eyelashes.
it would sound like dry grass rustling behind them. That was the sound of warm breath turning into tiny ice crystals.
I'm in the coldest inhabited place on Earth, at the coldest time of the year. This is Oymyakon. Just to stay alive, I'm wearing more than 20 layers of clothing, weighing nearly 14 kilos. Stepping outside from a warm 30 degrees Celsius home.
What the fuck? Yo, ain't no fucking way, gang. What's the point of living here? You gotta do all that shit. What's the point? What's the point of living here? You gotta do all that.
Means facing a temperature drop of over 100 degrees. That's why I'm also wearing gloves, boots, pants, and a coat, all made from reindeer fur. And even that's not enough. And now, I'm about to show you what life is like when simply go.
Chat, can your eyeballs get cold? Like your balls of your eye, like the white, like, can your eyeballs get cold, gang? I never felt my eyeballs get cold though.
Going outside becomes a battle for survival. Within seconds outside, ice crystals start forming on the eyelashes and the skin starts to sting. The village feels like it's been abandoned.
See, they said ice crystals start forming on the eyelashes. Why not on the eyeball?
Oh, this is perfect to bring this back up. Now say you gotta fight one wolf, but in this environment no weapons either.
Nigga, I ain't fighting shit in this environment. Nigga, I ain't moving too quick or nothing. Nigga, I'm cooked.
The cold burned my finger.
The cold doesn't just affect people and wild animals.
I don't blink though. I never blinked before.
It stops everything from functioning. Phones don't work properly and often shut down.
Yo, is that a reindeer?
It stops everything from functioning. Phones don't work properly and often shut down. Cars left outside freeze in just a few hours. Since the ground is always frozen, no fruits or vegetables can grow here. We boarded a plane in Moscow, flying east for 7 hours to Yakutsk. From there, we covered an 18-hour, 900-kilometer road trip. It's 2 a.m. and we finally arrived at the coldest village in the world. The thermometer reads -60.5 degrees Celsius. When we stepped out of the car, it felt like we were on another planet.
See, that's why them Russian niggas built different, bro. They gotta survive the people and the terrain, bro. The terrain against them, gang. They gotta, what the fuck? They gotta survive the environment. Like, this some real shit, gang. Like, that's why them Russian niggas different. And they fight bears and shit. I would've fight no Russian nigga, bro.
Planet. The hairs in our nose were frozen, and we felt them prick with every breath. The dry air makes us cough uncontrollably. Oymyakon is home to around 800 people, spread across 1.5 square kilometers. Seeing anyone else outside is almost impossible, as if time itself has frozen in this place.
It's really cold. We are walking for about 15 minutes. As you see, my friend's eyelashes are full of ice. You can see another ice droplet on his upper lip.
Oymyakon, our land surrounded by mountains. It gets brutally cold here. The temperature drops to -63 degrees Celsius or even -64 degrees Celsius. Because Oymyakon is located in a basin, there's hardly any wind. The cold just settles in and stays.
In this region, the ground stays frozen all year round. This layer of frozen earth is called permafrost, and it can reach hundreds of meters deep. To survive the cold, the villagers built a central heating system. A single coal-powered boiler sends heat to most
most homes through pipes. The system must run non-stop. Even a short failure puts everyone at risk. The interiors of the houses differ from traditional village homes. Heating pipes connected to the central boiler run through the rooms to keep the houses warm. To build on the frozen ground, thick wooden beams are first laid down to create a flat base. Then, the main logs go on top. A 30-centimeter thick subfloor is added, followed by insulation. And finally, the
Niggas had to do construction in this shit to build that shit is crazy in and of itself, man.
finishing floor. Each wall is made of 7 layered materials. There's wood on the outside, then basalt wool as the main insulation barrier, then plaster, mesh.
What you think the crime rate is like out here, bro? I feel like niggas too worried about like living. I mean, like, I don't know, bro. You think they got a high? There's no way they got a high crime rate. That shit gotta be 0 to nothing.
Foam insulation, another layer of plastic.
Would you rather live in the world's coldest place or hottest place?
If it's like actually livable and I don't die, hottest. I'm a hot ass nigga, bro. You feel me? I should probably cold, bro. I don't know. Like if it's like livable. Now actually I walk outside and I fucking burn and die. Probably hot. Cause the world's hottest place is fucking the world's hottest livable place, not the world's hottest place. You feel me?
What?
We got to do some confessions soon. I miss that era of Twitch.
Facts. Let's do confessions soon this week.
And finally, a wooden panel inside. The windows are triple glazed, forming a vital barrier against the bone-chilling temperatures, and the attic is insulated with sawdust and soil. Combined with a stove or heating system, this setup keeps the residents warm. In nearly every building, the entrance room is intentionally left unheated.
We freeze everything in the front room.
We get this refrigerator, natural.
Here, I have frozen milk and
A natural refrigerator is just a room without heat. GG, bro.
frozen meat that I store in the cold.
As you can see, these first 2 rooms at the
Niggas be fucking in here.
entrance used for storage and as a refrigerator.
These unheated rooms also serve as a buffer against the freezing cold.
You can see ice and snow covering the interior of the room, especially the ceiling.
In Oymyakon, the day begins early. Yevdokia is already at the
Give me that cold dick.
barn.
Yo.
Cattle farmers here wrap a cloth around the cow's udder to protect the sensitive tissue from frostbite and to keep it clean.
The udder isn't at risk of freezing anymore, but once the milk starts flowing, we have to be careful.
Because of the extreme cold in Oymyakon, no water pipes run to the buildings. They would freeze almost instantly.
If
The
you
cows
think about
must
it, niggas could have been born anywhere. Like imagine being born here or Broward County, Florida. That's bad spawn points.
You gonna stop talking about Florida like that. Florida is fucking a magical place, bro.
step out into the cold every morning and make their way to the river to drink. One by one, they step into an icy hell, moving quickly, knowing they must return before the cold becomes too harsh. Their hair became crusted with ice almost immediately.
This part of the river is not frozen because it is coming fresh from the mountain. Underground spring water meets with river and keeps this part of the river unfrozen.
Then all of a sudden, my whole face went numb. I couldn't move the muscle on the left side, like I was having facial paralysis. When my nose started freezing, Yevdokia noticed right away.
Go 6 months with no sun. Imagine that in this Oymyakon place or whatever it's called.
Nigga said, I can't move my face. You got me fucked up, boy. Take me to Broward. Fuck that.
What?
Imagine you're giving the hams and finish and it just freezes.
You bust out that bitch, that shit freezing while coming out your little shit.
Is it frostbite?
Yeah.
The cold shrinks the blood vessels and eventually reduces blood circulation. Without enough warmth, water inside each cell freezes into ice crystals, causing the cells to rupture and triggering a stabbing pain and tissue to die.
You should cover your face like this. Walk while covering your face. Be careful, or it might turn black.
No.
From this point on, until the end of the documentary shoot, I won't be able to stay outside for more than 10 minutes at a time, or my already frostbitten nose could get even worse. But as the documentary progresses, and the temperatures drop even further, we'll be pushing our limits to show you what survival here truly demands.
Here's the cure. This is aloe and just alcohol. You soak it like this and apply it to the area that's frozen. And don't rub it, okay? Otherwise, you'll damage the vessels in the capillaries, and it'll lead to sores.
Then Yevdokia began.
Oh nah, she adapted. That ain't normal skin, gang. Look at the skin. Look at the blood vessels on her skin. That's not normal skin no more, bro. She's adapted, gang. She's adapted to her environment. You feel me?
And her daily chores by hanging freshly washed clothes in the yard. Within just minutes, they completely froze solid.
Her clothes are completely frozen. My hands are freezing.
After that, she headed into the barn to milk the cows.
I keep Yakut cows because they produce really high-quality milk. The fat content can reach 7 to 8%.
As you can see, there are some ice and snow covering the ceiling, but here is warm. The sides are also covered in snow. You can see some droplets from the ceiling. That is because of the humidity.
The air is thick with the smell of hay, warm milk, and livestock.
Now we are gonna meet a horse master.
We're about to see the wild Yakutian horses in their natural habitat.
Mikhail,
Ruhi.
here are the Yakut horses. The conditions here are so
these horses look swaggy.
harsh that only they have been able to adapt.
What is the temperature today?
It's somewhere around minus 50 degrees Celsius here. It's also hard to be outside for a long time. We have a system of fences in the open area. They mostly graze freely.
These Yakutian horses don't need heated shelters, as they can endure minus 70 degrees Celsius outdoors, day and night.
Dude, that nigga got an icicle on his eyeball, bro. Am I tweaking? Is that an icicle on his eyeball?
What?
Braze y'all think they got Mexicans here?
What, bro? What do you... What?
Unlike regular horses, they are short. This also helps them to stay outside during winters, because short body means it can radiate heat to a smaller area. Their body looks very puffy, very rich in fat and round. This is because of their thick fur. And also their horseshoes are very tall.
I think these little niggas chilling and shit the whole time, they're fucking dying, screaming every fucking day. I'm cool!
Allowing them to stand on this freezing ground very long time. They're not captured. They're just being fed here. Their body means food. This is horse meat. They eat it here. As you can see, it
like PBM.
Oh, so they killed them little niggas. Them little niggas is built like Max though, no cap.
got a lot of fat. This is one packet, a packet of a horse meat. This was ordered and it's going to be sold to a customer.
This large pile of hay has been stored since summer. It's the main food supply for the horses during winter. Mikhail offered us a taste of his horse's meat and liver, which is only eaten raw and frozen in this region.
Raw horse meat.
It's full of vitamins and good...
I've ate horse before, bruh, but it wasn't frozen. It was wet. It was like just raw horse meat. When I was in Japan, bruh. I was in Japan, they said, eat this little shit. I'm like, alright. And after they're like, yeah, that's horse meat. I'm like, oh, okay. Hey, KK. Hey, K-Son. I miss you, gang. Like, fuck the con. I miss you. Yo, me and K-Son literally had a routine every time I go to LA. We go to LA and we go to our little food spot. We ain't gonna say the name. They got shut down. That's tough. We go to a little food spot. We do have that other food spot that we do go for dinner and pasta too, though. You know what I'm saying? That shit comp. They back open! I'm gonna be in LA in like a week or so. We are going back. Like a week and a half or so. We are going. Please. Please. Oh, and the bread with the olive oil and the oil shit. So,
Stuff. Since we don't have fruit or vegetables here, we get our vitamins from meat.
Hey. You took a dad. Wait, what? You took a dad to our spot? You took a dat to our spot. What do you mean I took a dat there today? What the fuck does that even mean? I was kidding. Niggas be trolling too much, gang. Oh, JK? Oh, I was about to say, gang. Niggas be fucking trolling.
Tastes like ice. I can't feel the taste of it because it is frozen.
This is the liver.
This would be the worst way to live, gang. They even got TV out here. They got Wi-Fi.
Oymyakon, daylight lasts only about 4.5 hours in January. It's 3 p.m. now. As darkness falls, we're calling it a day. Before cars, animals like horses, cattle, and of course reindeer were used for transportation.
Reindeers are very important in this region, not just for transportation, but also for meat, skin, and also milk.
Chat, look at this. Nobody trying to gatekeep all of. Yo, watch your mouth, bro.
About half a kilometer beyond the village center, frozen forest of Oymyakon begin. In this village, most people herd animals for a living, but for those like Yvonne, hunting becomes the main source of income.
I am a man of the forest. These lands are my hunting grounds, and here is my tent.
Who's this voice actor?
Hear me out. Ear horse race when we setting that up. That's comp segments.
Ooh.
Yeah. He's making fire.
Chat, do we have a
This low-key look like the average April in Minnesota.
Chat, do we have a YRG food? Like, what's a food that has like YRG lore to it? What's some shit that what's a meal or some shit? Ass. A glick. Chicken and rice, dick, wings, egg roll. Egg roll, okay, egg roll, that is one. Chipotle, okay, that is another one. Egg roll and Chipotle. Some toast sticks. Stop saying corn, bitch. Oh, some toast sticks. I like toast sticks. Corn and macaroni. Deer. Chicken nugget.
Now we need this fire because it is too hot here.
We must walk on the paths. The ice underneath is thin.
We made our way to the frozen river to check the fishing net he had set the day before. Yvonne warned our cameraman just in time. He was about to step onto a cracked patch of ice. One wrong step could cause him to fall into the water.
Oh, hey!
And get wet.
In the winter, when it was just as cold, my dad was out riding his horse in the woods. He fell through the ice and started freezing right away. Realizing that there was no warm shelter nearby and no chance of rescue, he made the decision to shoot himself.
That's fucked, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he went out like a real nigga though, but Jesus Christ, bro. Jesus Christ, bro. That's sad. R.I.P. Pops.
To avoid a slow, painful death.
Oh, some more special ones. It's already frozen.
Our gear was already struggling to work in this temperature, and now this frozen lens is useless, and we'll have to give up on it. To get the net, he's removing the ice from the hole using a small shovel. The fish remained alive for only a few seconds after touching the freezing air.
Water was...
Oh my god!
The fish remained alive for only a few seconds after touching the freezing air.
Water...
That shit dropped! What the fuck?
Yeah.
The fish remained alive for only a few seconds after touching the freezing air.
Water was warm, but now on the surface, this fish is shocked. It's completely frozen.
To make it easier to cut, he's warming the frozen fish by rubbing it with his hands. He's carefully slicing it into thin pieces.
Frozen and raw wild fish. When it's frozen, you feel like you're just eating an ice.
So everything they eat is on some raw shit?
You should eat with salt.
Y'all can't throw some onions and peppers and saute that bitch on the stove? Y'all can't do nothing like that?
Fish are loaded
Where the seeds? They ain't got no seeds, no Walmarts and shit for some adobo and or some shit like salt, pepper.
with vitamins in the winter.
Inside the tent, it's warm, but as you see, the outer part is completely frozen. He's feeding the fire and sharing some of the fish to nature.
How they gonna grow it? They import that motherfucker. They don't grow shit. They buy that shit. Amazon Prime that shit. I don't know.
Spirit of nature, accept our gift. Bless us with a successful hunt and grace us with the abundance of your land.
According to his shamanic belief, he must keep the spirit of the hunt satisfied, or next hunt, he might come up empty. We're heading into the
import it to a mountain, so that means I can't get no mail, bro. If I wanted to live in this in Russia, in this part of Russia, I can't get no PO box. Mic low. Is the mic actually low? Is my mic low? Why did it get low? Why did it just do that? Yo, I'm about to get tight. Why did it just do that? Yo, I'm about to get tight. Hey, yo, chat. Filters. Hey, yo, chat. What about now? Is it better? What about now? Is it better now? What about now? Yo, chat. What about now? What about now? Is it good now? Yeah, it's gotta be good now. Still low? Why the fuck you drop like that, bro?
The wilderness. Yvonne wants to hunt something big. Looks like something's been through here. There are footprints and little patches of urine left behind.
If it ain't a bear, I don't want it. I want to see one of them Russian niggas take down a bear, like how they do in the fucking books and shit.
Look, roe deer tracks.
We're getting close.
Because I stayed out in the cold for more than 10 minutes, I've started to feel numbness in my nose again. I have to be more careful.
I don't feel my nostrils.
From that side, it ran towards the forest.
I'll bring a ladder with me and keep it around my nose.
That's where I'll set the trap.
Do ladders work out here?
He hopes to catch a large animal. The hunter knows the animal follows the same path every day, so he's placing the trap along his daily route. He's covering the trap with snow. He's using a dog's tail to remove the traces smoothly. We'll return to this spot later to see what he catches. But first, Yvonne wants to check the trap he set yesterday. He scans the snowy landscape carefully.
Everything here is like a book to me. When the snow falls, I track how many animals there are by their footprints. I already know how many animals live in this area.
The Saka are a Turkic people who migrated from Central Asia.
I think I can adapt to this lifestyle,
a country whose roots also trace back to the same region. Before we continue with the documentary, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this project and explore how
Let's for this place 5 old point ideas this here. So I made this 265 extreme matches with
solid catch.
You got a hare. A very big one. Quite enough for all of us to eat.
It wasn't the trap that killed it. The freezing cold did as he lay there, stuck and helpless.
So, nature has no joke here.
This trap is smaller than the one we set today. I'm curious to see what the next catch will be. But for now, there will be meat on the fire tonight.
In Oymyakon, there are a lot of hares. During the war, it was actually because of hunting hares that our people survived.
Tamara cooked the hare.
Do YourRAGE Master
Here to dinner table at her
with you and 3 other streamers as judges. Winner gets to cook for you or something.
Shut the fuck up.
House.
It doesn't have any fat in it. It's a very lean meat.
They got
YourRAGE, I haven't tapped into a stream in years but been subbed to you since like 2019.
Oh, you a real nigga. You had the shit auto on? You a real nigga. I thought you said they ain't got no veggies, nigga. I think they ain't got no veggies. Fuck. That's cabbage or some shit right there. Onions. That's cabbage or some shit. That's fake. Fuck you mean that's fake? Imported canned cabbage probably. So when I said why don't they import it, y'all say import to the mountains. So I'm actually him.
Some of the upcoming scenes were among the hardest to capture. Thanks to the help of the Ulengovs, the leading YouTube channel on rural Russia, we were able to make it happen. At the first light of morning, we come across something unexpected near the house, a giant snake sculpture. It's entirely made of cow waste, weighing more than 360 kilograms. It was built by a local farmer. The region's sub-zero climate also makes plumbing systems inoperable. If water pipes were installed, the water inside would freeze almost instantly. Instead, residents meet their needs, such as washing their hands from water they had previously stored in tanks.
Our sink is old. There's a bucket underneath to catch the water. When it fills up, we just take it outside and dump it.
Once again, the absence of plumbing infrastructure means that houses have no indoor showers or toilets. Instead, these essential facilities are built in the gardens, inside unheated cabins. The lack of a sewage system means that human waste remains where it is accumulated. Since waste freezes instantly upon exposure to the air, it often accumulates into frozen columns, sometimes reaching up to 1 or 2 meters in height before eventually being broken down. When someone has to use the bathroom, they need to put on a lot of clothes, and they must be fast to not get frozen. Using these toilets is never a pleasant experience, but this one is different. It's heated, but the
Bro, I'd be cooked. I shit 6 times a day. 5 times. 4 times minimum. I had a McFlurry last night. Yo, chat. I woke up at 8 a.m. and by 10 p.m. I shit it about 5 times, bro.
problem with it, it cannot be ventilated as the cold disrupts the heating system. This type of toilet is still preferred to be protected from the cold.
Boo Boo Doom Tower is fucking ridiculous, man.
Yo, you just got that shit a Boo Boo Doom Tower game.
Despite the unpleasant odor that accumulates inside. To bathe, cook, wash dishes, or simply drink, clean water is essential. But getting it is a whole other process that takes a lot of effort. People here collect blocks of river ice and melt them to get fresh water for daily use. Right now you're looking at a vast white blanket of snow, but under there's a frozen river, the only source of water. He's using a chisel to cut into the thick ice.
God damn.
You have to work quickly if it's cold. Otherwise you'll freeze.
As we carve out solid blocks one after another, we lift them and place them onto the sled.
Yeah.
We've loaded as many ice blocks as a sled can carry.
Chat, I feel like I live in somewhere super hot. Oh, is there a super hot video like this?
Our ancestors used to transport ice with oxen.
Nikolai, how long these are gonna last?
I have a big family. It'll last us 2, maybe 3 weeks.
These huge blocks are kept either in the cold room inside the house or just outside in the backyard.
They put them in a barrel and let them melt, and then they drink it.
The ice blocks we collected together will not only be used in his own home, but also shared with neighbors so they can use the clean water to bathe. In this village, a bathing routine doesn't start with turning on a tap, but with chopping wood. The boy is...
I'd be camping here every day, gang. That's where I'd be camping.
The boy is grabbing a large chunk of ice given by Nikolai, and he's bringing it inside.
Our grandparents take baths for 2 hours.
Huh?
Our grandparents take baths for 2 hours.
What the fuck does that even mean?
We usually stay for about an hour and a half.
How long does it take for you to complete your bath?
The whole process takes around 4 or 5 hours. We bathe once a week on Saturday or Sunday.
The next step is to turn frozen shampoo into liquid near the stove. They're rinsing themselves using a ladle. When they finish, they're dressing quickly, as they'll step outside from 60 degrees Celsius to minus 54 degrees Celsius, a difference of 114 degrees.
$23,800 on a truck. If I got 1 million likes on TikTok or IG, would you be down to buy a truck? Budget at 20k? I doubt I'll get it though.
What did you just say, my nigga? You know what? Sure.
Celsius.
Yes. Yes.
After their weekly bath ritual ends, the next morning begins early. It's 7:30 a.m. and children are waking up to a freezing cold morning, still pitch black outside. Thanks to this simple indoor tank, the kids can wash their faces and brush their teeth in the warmth of the house. But for other needs, the kids still have to use the outdoor toilet. Jana helps her daughters get dressed for school. The children wear many layers of clothing for their commute. Before they leave, Jana wraps a wool shawl tightly around their faces, covering their mouths and noses to protect them from the biting cold. Now, they're ready to go outside. The walk to school is about half a kilometer. Every winter morning, Nikolai walks his daughters. The school remains open in Oymyakon unless temperatures drop below bone-chilling minus 55 degrees Celsius. Below that point, it's too dangerous to go outside. Today, the thermometer reads minus 51 degrees Celsius. As the kids arrive at school, daily life for people like Yvonne is focused on survival and hunting.
Ivan has got a lot of animals here. He even had a frozen wolf.
He caught this wolf before dawn, about 2 hours ago, in the trap we set together.
It died because of the cold, when it couldn't move. If you don't move in the cold, you die. This is a male one. Ivan will sell the skin of the wolf and take the meat of it and make another trap.
For bankruptcy, nigga, ain't no one give a fuck about your truck shit. If Rage buying our debts, I'm next.
Put the meat in the trap and he will hunt a bear.
Stop!
He's showing us his hunting collection. These are the pelts of the foxes he tracked throughout the winter.
Oh, that's kind of swag.
This one is a fully grown bear.
Well, how you look about These
bears
were killed because they kept attacking my livestock. Every year they come onto my land, and each time there are more of them.
The cold in Oymyakon is so extreme, even the most durable vehicles would fail without proper preparation. If a vehicle is left outside for even a few hours without the engine running, it completely freezes and won't start again without a full defrosting process.
I wonder what the rich motherfuckers out here look like.
We'll use a jet heater. We're not sure if it'll start.
Every part is frozen solid. Metal, fuel, oil, even the battery. They start by brushing off the heavy snow that's built up on the car.
There are none. GG. They left.
The tire has turned solid like a rock. It was minus 56 degrees Celsius outside.
The tire's gone flat, not because of a leak, but because cold temperatures cause the air molecules inside to shrink.
They are going to install this to heat the vehicle.
We try to close it tightly so that the warm air does not escape out, but stays inside. And take this one. It's too cold outside. Because of this, everything needs to be kept warm. Since the car is diesel, the diesel fuel in the tank completely froze. The car will stay like this for about 3 to 4 hours.
If a local is lucky enough to have a heated garage, they can store their vehicle there for months without risking the engine. As the car was being defrosted, we made our first stop at one of these garages.
The door is very bad.
What happens if you driving on that ice and that ice break? Is it GG? Is it GG?
Insulated. There is no open spot in this garage. They use this material. You see the walls, layer upon layer, and there are pipes here to heat the garage.
We heated the car for 3 hours. Now, we're going to try starting it.
The accumulator is installed. And the oil level is checked using the dipstick.
The first time he opens the door.
Turn that bitch on.
Yeah!
Great!
That's crazy, bro.
This vehicle brought back from death
Now we'll try to leave the place.
Bro, the sunlight's already going down because they said that takes a few hours and they only got like, you know what I'm saying?
In Oymyakon, survival isn't about conquering nature, but about living in harmony with it, guided by ancient shamanic wisdom.
Starting this car took the whole day, gang.
The Yakut people don't fight the cold, they respect it and endure within its rules.
Look, the temperature does not rise at all.
Here, even the cruelest winters are met not with fear, but with ritual and the unshakable belief that nature gives as much as it takes. This isn't just survival, it's coexistence. Huge thanks to my dear friend Turgut Ekim, who was with me every step of the way during this journey. He also filmed a video in Oymyakon where he accepted an extraordinary invitation from a local family and captured daily life in this freezing village. Also, while filming with Turgut, we jumped into a frozen river at minus 55 degrees Celsius. One of the most extreme experiences of my life. If you want to catch this unseen footage of the journey and get a much closer look at the region's culture and traditions, click here to watch his documentary. Last but not least, click the link in the description or scan the QR code and don't forget to use my code RUHI29 to get your MyHeritage DNA kit for just $29, euros or pounds. Don't miss this 67% discount to this.
That was a good video, bro. That was a great video. Hottest place, 160 degrees. Visiting the closest town to space. Life with 50% less oxygen. Visiting the most crowded island on Earth. This nigga's videos are him. The world's highest security prison. Nepal's mad honey that causes hallucinations. Journey to the center of the earth. It took 8 days. Visited the fattest, most cigarette addicted, at least visited country. This nigga's yo, chat, I ain't gonna lie. We got to binge all this nigga's videos, bro. Every stream or some shit, this shit is comp. This nigga shit comp, bro. That's on our list from now on, bro. That nigga's channel's bookmarked. Y'all gotta find me comp channels like this so we can add to the rotation, bro. I wanna watch some Reddit shit right quick. I wanna watch one of these, some murder mystery shit right quick. Gang, that we hop on the game. Or should we hop on the game?